happened. He wasn't.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Pharaoh King. Can't. Let's see you right
Eh,
now.
Am I good? Am I good?
You
Yeah,
better.
you better.
Man, what's going on? Hey, man, that's your computer. I'm good over here.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
got
he
this
Hey,
every
man.
said,
that's four other people computer besides mine. What the easy? Go ahead.
Negro, please.
Go ahead, my brother.
No, my son said he had seen that on TikTok or something like that, and
Mhm.
he didn't understand what was going on. But regardless of what's happening in today's world, how the hell did this man get up on stage first of all without
Yeah,
anybody even stopping him? Okay,
yeah.
all right, and then on top of that, actually, to me, that's an assault because you pushed the man out the way. Just somebody that says his daughter. So like, man, now I feel a sort of way, regardless of whatever the situation arises. And now you're ruining your daughter's day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
So
part.
so 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 you got three things that's bad there, regardless of what happened in 2018. We supposed to be. I don't know if you guys realize that we grew up, and I was talking about this at work. When we were growing up, we grew up with other white folks. We're supposed to know what not to do in today's world, but some people decide to become their parents. And it's sad that we're living with people that decide to become the people that they say they wouldn't be like. So
God dang. Conspiracy, brother. Is it a conspiracy? If that was if you know, would you rush the stage and do something like that? I just want to know, or was it? Or do you think it
I
was
might
racial?
get shot, so I ain't even run up on no stage. You crazy? Nah, but honestly, man, I feel for his daughter more than anything because
yeah,
she already had to deal with one bullying situation. Now she got to deal with this embarrassing situation, and you can see it
because her
on her
dad's
face.
a bully.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's just a sad situation. But is it racist? It probably still can be seen as.
Yeah,
If you don't know the full backstory, like I didn't know the complete backstory until the mad
Yeah.
professor said. So
Right.
I could have assumed that off of but knowing the complete backstory still too much. You don't need to be on
yeah.
stage. You
Yeah.
can say what you want from the crowd.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
don't
That's
touch
true
that
too.
trigger.
Well,
So,
no. If
something
you
like that.
felt, if you felt, if you felt that you did not want your daughter to be touched by this man, maybe she shouldn't have walked the stage.
Yeah, that part. Yeah,
But
that
then
part.
him being selfish and
Yeah.
taking over her moment, which is
Yeah.
what he did anyway.
Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Joseph?
That's right. Yeah. And King, I know you sent it to me, but Joe, he sent it to me earlier. And I was
Okay.
working on it. When you sent it to me, you reinforced it. I said, "Oh, I got to
Hey,
make sure I
Joe,
get that
great
on there."
minds think
So,
alike, Joe.
I see that. I see that. But yeah, Joe sent it to me. But Pharaoh King, not Pharaoh.
Now
God
I'm
damn it, boy.
producing,
I'm looking at
on
you,
the side.
Pharaoh. I mean, Tim Duff would be more careful. Was it racially motivated, or do you think it was just a misunderstanding?
come on now. We all know it's racially motivated. This town is not known for its kindness to black people. Um, my thing is, you have the teacher, you
Mm,
have the assistant principal,
mm,
the principal, you have the counselor, you have the assistant director, and then you have the assistant superintendent, and then you have the superintendent.
yeah.
Now, one problem I have is that he didn't name everyone in succession. He just went to one person. Now I don't know if the other people were black or not.
No, they're
I'm
not.
sure they weren't.
No, they're not.
So his thing is, oh, I'm going to go straight to the nigger because he's the one in charge. I don't like that motherfucker.
God damn, Tim Duff.
Exactly.
You got the
No,
mad
no.
professor lifting up an eye.
I'm just saying.
You saw
God
my
damn.
face.
Yeah.
And the second thing
Mhm.
is
That was
that
George Bush comment.
imagine that being a black man running up on that stage.
Mm,
Black
doing
man wouldn't have
that.
made it up
Mm.
that far.
mm,
What do you think will happen to him?
mm.
But see, I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people want to put a racial component into it because remember, this is the school I think a year ago or
Yeah,
maybe
in
2 years ago.
2018.
They had the male
kids doing
students outside doing a Nazi
shit.
salute
Yeah.
during
Yeah, yeah,
prom.
2018.
Okay. Oh, 2018 then, yeah.
Yeah,
And they didn't even
2018.
get disciplined.
No, not at
Yeah,
all. Now the
Not
black kids
nothing.
that stood against them were disciplined,
yeah, yeah,
which was
yeah,
funny. But like I said, but that's why I'm trying to be a little bit more fair about it than to say yes, it was definitely racially tinged, rather than the dad trying to protect his daughter from what he felt was an unfair circumstance. But it's like everybody said, and like I said, you went to one person because that person had the was the one in authority who decided not to do anything about the bullying incident, but
yeah,
that don't absolve him from getting his ass up on that stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know,
If I was the superintendent, I saw somebody coming up me like that, like a white man. Wow, whoa! What they call
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
He was in a
Stand
white
your
town,
ground.
so
But he didn't see him though.
he
yeah,
didn't
that's
see him.
somebody said he didn't
He
see
didn't
him.
see him. You know,
But
my thing about the situation is, do I think it was racial? I got to agree with Tim Dog on this one because he didn't go to nobody else. Before you get to the superintendent, they got to go through the counselor. They got to go through the teacher. They got to go through assistant principal. They got to change command just like in the military. So if there was a bullying situation going on, you should be mad at the people that's actually in the school because the superintendent not in the school every goddamn day. Matter of fact, I don't even think the superintendent in the goddamn school.
And
it's
that's
a
part of the
process.
reason. And
He
that's
didn't
part of
get
the reason
mad
why
at
the
It's in another
process. He
superintendent.
building.
got mad at the white guy.
And
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why the superintendent didn't do anything because nobody else did. And he felt that if everybody else wanted to say, yeah, we're gonna do something and not do it, and then you expect the superintendent to take over. That's not the superintendent's job. The superintendent's job is not student on student discipline.
That's right.
He should
What's
have
good,
went.
Paula?
He should have went to the principal that was handing out the goddamn
I'm
diplomas.
sure they went to the principal.
No, I'm talking about on the stage.
On the stage.
He should've
Yeah,
went
on
to
the stage.
principal.
Yeah, and that's my only issue with it because you know the school already got a reputation, and that's the thing. You know the history of the school. They already dealing with the Nazi salute back in 2018. Okay, now for you to go up on the stage and do something like this, even if your kid was being bullied, allegedly, because we wasn't there, you still don't do something like that because that's her
Yeah.
day. That's her day. That's an achievement, accomplishment that she. 18 years now, she's gonna be remembered as the girl who
Right.
dad got up on the goddamn stage and acted a damn fool. And I'm like, Tim Dog, this brother, he must be weak because usually you go push a brother, you probably get punched. I'm not thinking about.
There ain't no probably in it.
Yeah, you gonna get punched
Well, I
because
think
out of
That's one
nowhere.
of us on the panel. We
I think he
already
was
know
still
what's
too
going to
shocked
happen.
at what was happening. He couldn't believe somebody was up on stage grabbing him. It's just
Okay.
like when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
shock of it happening right
Okay.
then and there. You're like, wait a minute, is this what's happening right now?
Yeah. Okay, my professor. I'm gonna give myself a Negro, please.
Negro, please.
Yeah, because I ain't thought
Yeah,
about
but
that.
still, man, he had to go past like 20 goddamn people before he got on
Yeah.
the stage.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
no.
And everybody just watched him go by.
Actually, I watched the video. He actually came up almost behind the superintendent. He didn't come up the stage like the students did. He came behind everybody to grab the superintendent. There was
Somebody
nobody
had
there
to
to
see him
stop
get
him.
I
up there.
won't be surprised if some charges come up.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
already been filed.
I got you.
Oh no, yeah, the guy got.
I know you got a restraining order.
Disorderly conduct. Brought
Yeah,
against him.
he was charged with disorderly conduct. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the
And
superintendent did get a
school
restraining
principal-
order.
No, the school principal actually got a restraining order from him coming back to the school because I think they
Okay.
have another child at the school.
Okay then. But like I said
And this
before,
dude made a
man.
name for himself.
Yeah, and he made a name for his
These
child.
motherfuckers strength. They
But
coming out of
man,
the woodwork like
But man, oh man, we about to move along because I didn't know we had it so good. I didn't know we had it so
Oh, this
good.
nigga.
And conspiracy, brother, is it a conspiracy? I need your opinion because you up first. Because Dutch brothers say we had it so good,
Oh,
we
I
we
was
did we didn't know what to do. But then, all conspiracy brother, make sure you listen to the brother at the end because he bring it on home. So conspiracy brother, after this video, tell me what you think.
Can't escape his insane comments suggesting that Black Americans were better off during the Jim Crow era, a time period defined by laws institutionalizing racial segregation in the United States.
During Jim Crow, the Black family was together. That's right. During Jim Crow, more black people were not just conservative, because black people always have been conservative minded, but more black people voted conservatively. And then HEW, Lyndon Johnson, and then you go down that road, and now we are where we are.
After hearing the speech by Representative Byron Donalds, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries had this to say.
Mr. Speaker, it has come to my attention that a so-called leader has made the factually inaccurate statement that black folks were better off during Jim Crow. That's an outlandish, outrageous, and out-of-pocket observation. We were not better off when a young boy named Emmett Till could be brutally murdered without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when black women could be sexually assaulted without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when people could be systematically lynched without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when children could be denied a high-quality education without consequence because of Jim Crow. We were not better off when people could be denied the right to vote without consequence because of Jim Crow. How dare you make such an ignorant observation? You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. I yield back.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the brother said you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
And I was 100% with him until he said that.
I'm with him with that. Oh, you know,
That made his whole little soliloquy lame as fuck. I'm sorry.
Oh no. But I'm gonna go with you first, conspiracy brother. You know, you Mr. Kumbaya now. You know you sitting there with your flowers in your hair and you smoking your reefer. Yeah, I'm going old school. You smoking your reefer and you drinking your kombucha and you all this and you got your rocks all in the sun. So you got it around your neck. So what he thought about? I know you didn't grow up in the Jim Crow era. I know you didn't grow up in the Jim Crow era, but what did you think about what he said?
Now I'm gonna take you a couple of different places real quick.
Okay, go ahead, my brother.
And foremost, it ain't nothing but race baiting to get black people angry about somebody, about something. Now the second thing I'm gonna say is, I understand where he's coming from, because you have to understand, like Black Wall Street and all these things. When black people were separated, they thrived. So in essence, when they changed all these laws that integrated us, that kind of broke down our community structure, because so many black people wanted to be in that white structure. And once they got it, that destroyed what they had. Even the white people destroyed it once they saw it anyway, because there's massacres all over this country that people don't know about. Like there's a Ocoee massacre, pretty much the same thing, where the town was thriving and they didn't like it, so they burned the shit. So essentially, I understand what he's saying deeper, but you know, it's just he just didn't explain it properly. But I understand
the wrong context of how he explained it.
Exactly. So
I got you.
What he's saying has merit, but it's just he don't know how to say it properly. He's ignorant.
I don't think he should have said. I don't think he should have said Jim Crow.
Yeah, I think that's what
he
he
should have used a
different
different time era. I mean, a different time frame or a different word for that era to explain what he's trying to say. I don't know what you can say is like, not doing a Jim Crow era, like during this time and period of our upbringing.
Who's watching us on Facebook?
Yeah, somebody TV loud as hell.
No, that's what they're watching the video on Facebook. I can hear our voices.
That was me. I was trying to share it with someone because they were like, I can't find it. They looking at something.
Man, what are you doing this for? Like you scratching your head?
No, I had something on the back of my head and I was scratching it. You don't scratch an itch? I know you be going on down.
Yeah. That nigga scratching with his knuckles. But go ahead, Pharaoh. What were you saying?
No, I agree with him. I agree with him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker would knock himself out, scratching his head.
The hell is? No, I do, man. I do. Listen. I agree exactly what he said. The guy, I think his context of how he tried to explain that, because I hear people at work. One of my good buddies at work, he said the same thing. He said during that time, the families were more intertwined in helping each other and keeping the money to, around the community and the community helping each other. and you can see it during a couple movies how when we're trying to get out and make the money, people were starting to fall apart when they want, because like you said, they want to get to that white side of town. Yeah, they was trying to leave the poverty that they thought was going on because they like to see what the white people were living like. But and like you said, after Lyndon B. Johnson signed the bill, that's when all those other laws started kicking in that nobody wants to talk about, and that separated us, especially with welfare. That was number one.
No.
And taking, and then taking trades out of the high schools, because that's high school is supposed to be trade school. You ain't supposed to pay for it. That's just stuff that we supposed to learn so we can, flourish after we graduate. But when things and schools were free, colleges were free during that time. People don't want to talk about that. But once
I talk about that all the time.
Integration started. They started paying. Like, okay, you want to come to school? Now you got to pay. Everybody got to pay.
Okay. All right,
Well,
then.
I'm gonna push back on all that.
Matt Professor, no, because I know you got some. You gonna go on your soliloquy. I want to get Tim Dog. I know you got some shit you want to say.
What? I'm gonna go slap Stephen A. Man, y'all gotta stop using that word.
Oh man, I can use that word, man. What the hell, man? Shit. They
gotta find another word for that.
I'm gonna use some other words in that dictionary. Yeah, I'm gonna get it too. But Tim Dog can be more careful. I know the
words.
Yeah, I know. I know the math professor gonna go on a rampage. So Tim Dolph would be more careful. What do you thought about what he said about Jim Crow? Was the black family better off during Jim Crow?
First of all, he need to know his fucking history. Jim Crow
you angry
was no, because he's trying to get into some kind of cabinet member or vice president for 45. Anything that's controversial, anything that makes us look bad, and he's 45 is listening. Jim Crow started after the Civil War only because white motherfuckers, they could not do anything after the Emancipation Proclamation. So what they did, they made their own fucking laws and rules. Especially when the army moved out of the South and went to the North.
Yeah.
Because when Lincoln got assassinated, his predecessor was the one who said, fuck the 40 acres and the mule. Them bitches ain't getting shit. And upon that,
old Lyndon B. Johnson.
And then that's Jim Crow.
Yeah.
That is why it hurts me when someone say that we were better off under Jim Crow.
And the statues were erected.
Excuse me. We were better because what? We were getting killed less than we are now.
Mm-hmm.
We were better because we weren't getting as beaten as much as we were back then. I mean, you tell me what made us better under Jim Crow other than the fact that you saying it and you're ignorant.
I got
That's
you.
all I have to say. I'm sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he was over there rubbing his hands together. I know he was over there he's rubbing his hands together like this because I see the steams coming out of the goddamn ear. Usually it's a conspiracy, brother, we have to worry about. But I know the bad professor.
Hey, professor got the same DNA. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know, but the bad professor got some shit for y'all tonight. Professor.
Let me hip everybody.
Go ahead, man.
Let me hip everybody. Lyndon Baines Johnson signing the bill to make everything equal did not separate the black family. We did that shit to ourselves. So I get sick and fucking tired of hearing that argument. I get tired of hearing that argument that we accepted welfare and food stamps and got rid of the family. That's such bullshit because we didn't have to fucking take it. So don't give me that shit that's what caused it. Number one. Number two, this ignorant son of a bitch, Byron Daniels or whatever the fuck his name is. Nigga, you married to a white woman. You couldn't even look at a fucking white woman under Jim goddamn Crow, nigga. So what the hell are you talking about, you ignorant fuck? And I'm gonna tell you something else. Y'all said that that's not what he meant. No, he defended the shit on it the next day in an interview. He said that's exactly what he meant, and the goddamn media did it wrong, which is always the shit they say when they say something fucking stupid. Oh, the media misconstrued what I said. No, the media didn't misconstrue what your dumb ass said. You fucking said it. Stand on it and be a goddamn man, you pussy.
Stand on business.
Motherfucker, I hate fucking people like that.
And his beard look like shit.
Right.
So for that
Him
he
and
get a
Jimmy
Negro,
Scott.
please.
Negro please because his
Oh my
beard's fucked
God,
up.
I hate when people want to blame somebody else for the shit they say and got busted saying something stupid. No, just
Yeah,
stand on your shit and say you
yeah,
meant what you said.
yeah,
Stop being a goddamn coward. Oh, the media always taking what I say out of no. Media ain't taking nothing out of context. You're stupid, and you
yeah,
thought you could get away with it. You didn't realize somebody was recording your dumbass. You went to the whitest fucking part of Philadelphia to have a meeting of black conservatives. Nigga, man, get
God,
the fuck out of here.
Hey,
Don't you
I didn't
know
know.
the United States
I
were
didn't know nothing about
paying
the
Europeans
the
to
white
come
man.
God damn.
over and occupy space instead of giving it to the black people who were already here suffering?
I mean, I hate. But what pisses me off about this is these niggas always want to give the most comfort to racists and white supremacists. They don't want to give comfort to their own community. No, 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 no. It's our fault for doing this, for doing that. When the thing of it is, there are more white people, white single family household than there are black single household
On
on
welfare.
welfare. So
Yeah,
stop saying that stupid shit.
yeah,
Just stop it. And the shit that pisses me off is these white folks hear it enough and they believe the shit because they're
yeah,
not smart enough to look up the research. They're not smart enough to research the shit and look it up themselves. So, oh, this black man said it, it must be true. So
yeah,
you believe that about black men, but you don't believe everything else.
yeah.
He
Man,
remind me
get
of
out of here.
Samuel L. Jackson in Django.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
My
he
my
the one
my
gonna protect the house and everything.
my take on what he said is this. This motherfucker is ignorant as a motherfucker. And like I said, I'm on one. I'm on the mad professor side on this. Conspiracy brother, understand what you're saying. Pharaoh King, understand what you're saying. Yeah, he shouldn't have used Jim Crow because that is the worst time for a black man and a black woman or a black child in America. And that's when Trump, when he say MAGA, that's what he's talking about.
Right.
He's talking about that time frame when the black man can't look the white man in the eye. He's talking about the time when you walking down the sidewalk and the white man, you got to get off the sidewalk for him to keep on walking. And that's what MAGA is all about. This motherfucker, yeah, he's trying to get that damn seat. He's trying to be the vice president. But this, the dumbest shit he could ever say. Of course, we were, closer back then because we couldn't go no place else.
Right. Right.
That
Your
was
That
ass,
when
could,
part.
your ass
that was
couldn't go
when
no place
blacks
else.
helped black.
You
We
know
you know we looked
what?
out for our neighbors.
Yeah, no, but what did it say? What sundown towns? Nigga, if
Right.
you black, you can't go to certain part of the town. Your ass need to be out of that area doing Jim Crow. So for this black
or
man to
at
get up,
home.
yes, and of course, if you're at home, you would who? Your family. And that's the thing that pisses me off. We get these, and I hate to say this word, but we get these goddamn coons out there shuffling and jiving for this bitch ass Trump. Yes, this bitch ass Trump. And he's loving it. He's loving it because first thing you say, oh, that's my black friend right there. Listen to what he's saying. Then you get these other coon ass niggas out here, and I don't like using the N word, but you get these other coon ass niggas out here saying shit like that, agreeing with him.
Exactly.
This motherfucker need to be slapped.
That's
And
what
I don't
pisses me
condone
off.
violence, but he need to be
And
slapped.
and that's what pisses me off about the whole thing is they can't sit there and say they always want to sit there and say, oh, it's somebody else's fault that black people are the way we are. No, it ain't nobody else's fault. It's our fault. We've done this to ourselves.
Yes.
Nobody did it to us. We let it happen to ourselves. We did it to ourselves. So
And
come
We did it
on with
all,
the
Pastor
crap
Mel. We
that
did it all.
come
do
off the
y'all
crap that that because we got the same thing that white people started getting was when we turned. No, yeah, because we turned on each other. We can
Yeah.
still take care of ourselves. We can still have our own communities where we care for ourselves. We don't.
Mm.
any of y'all know the history of the the towers? You know those welfare homes, the towers and everything in New York.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know more about the ones in Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even in Chicago, they were originally for white people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all were.
They
Oh,
They
you
all
all
were.
talking
were
Yeah.
about Gabrini Green and all
the
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
projects.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
projects
No,
were for white
Yeah.
people
all
until
those,
they
Yeah.
all,
started letting
All you
black
think,
people in.
man.
New
All
York,
Yeah.
that was for white
Hudson,
Yeah.
people.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was a
yeah, yeah.
And
project.
when
Put people
when
in one place and see what happens.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so the
Exactly.
white people
Yeah.
started moving out when black people started moving in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was for people who had money.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean, it wasn't
yeah.
for like people on welfare. You have to
It's
have
like a
money to live
community
here.
now. It's the same.
Yeah. My thing is this is my thing, the world is changing. The world is changing. I could understand what conspiracy brother is saying. That this could be like a clickbait for division. But to hear it from a black man, to hear it from somebody that look like you, that's the part that I think that pisses people off because
They won't.
he should have known better. He should have known better than saying some bullshit like that during that time frame when motherfuckers was getting lynched, motherfuckers getting their ass beat, motherfuckers was getting the goddamn dogs, motherfuckers getting fire hose put on their ass because they trying to go vote, they trying to eat out a goddamn counter, they trying to go to fucking movies. He should have known better. He should have
Right.
known better. He should have talked to his goddamn grandparents. He should have talked to some older people that actually lived through that situation. But his dumb ass got on that goddamn stage and his dumb ass say that damn dumb ass speech and his ass need to get a goddamn foot in his ass.
He
Yeah,
get
He's
but he
the
donkey today.
pacifying his wife. He pacifying 45,
him and
his wife's family,
fuck that. Him and
also
Tim
that he
Scott.
can also he can fit in.
Him and Tim
That's it.
Scott need to be put in the middle of a town square and them motherfuckers need to be stoned to death. And yes, I said it. I don't give a fuck who don't
Don't,
like it.
don't forget
Fuck him
Clarence
and
Thomas.
Tim Scott. And don't
Don't forget
forget
Clarence Thomas.
That's
Please
and
don't
Clarence
forget him.
Thomas.
Man,
Please
he
don't
need to be
forget
first to
him.
go. He the
My,
first
my,
to go.
my bad. Conspiracy brother, bring me back, man.
Because he's the worst.
Bring me back, conspiracy brother. Bring me back. See, bring me
This
back,
what they
conspiracy
want.
brother.
This what they want. They
No,
give
no,
you
no,
energy.
conspiracy brother. No, no. I'm not gonna
Yes,
let you. I'm not gonna let you put it on that's what they want. Because again, if
what is
you
it?
do it
Theater.
again, he meant what he said. He just too
Yeah.
cowardly to stand on it. So
Yep.
You
he not
said
trying to do he
you
not
said
trying to
he
do this
stood
to
on
get us to argue amongst each other. That ain't his point. His
He's
point is
trying to fit in.
he's trying to tell white people I'm a harmless one. I'm the one you can
Mhm.
trust. I'm the one that'll do what you need to have done
It's
because I'm one of them. But I
anger.
ain't one of them.
He's
It's
trying to
about
fit
energy,
in.
man. Keeping you in
Energy.
that anger, that rage. That's what they want to
Uh,
do.
The
It
only
don't matter how
range
they
I
do it. That's
have
what they
is
want.
hearing people trying to convince intelligent people that they're right. I mean, everyone on this panel knows that they don't know what the hell they're talking about because they are the exception to the rule as far as being black, being independent, being um, he probably wouldn't accept reparations. Oh no, give my money to my wife. And that's all it is. He wants white America to see that he's not like black America
Yeah.
and
Right.
accept
Right.
me.
Yeah, yeah, and that's my whole point thing. I can understand you got these other people out there saying stuff like that, but that should never come out of his mouth because his parents probably lived through. I know his grandparents did. They lived through Jim Crow, and for you to say some ignorant shit like that, you should know better. And I'm glad that Hakeem Jeffrey checked his ass, and he checked him he checked him in a goddamn intelligent way. You know what I'm saying? Not like we doing. You know what I'm saying? He checked his ass in an intelligent way, but then he doubled down on the bullshit. Oh, the media, like you say, the media to me.
And
No, they did not.
right.
No, they did not. And that's the part that pisses me off about our people. We try to please everybody else by saying dumb shit, and
Right.
and that's our damn problem right now,
And
man.
Yeah, when they get
You should
caught
know
in
you
the
better.
notice
reflex.
it's always black thought leaders who do this crap or
Yeah,
black lawmakers that'll say this kind of stuff to like I said to separate themselves from the rest of the black community and say I'm not part of that community. I
yeah,
want to be part of your community.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, man. And I heard that. I heard what he said. Then a friend to the room, and somehow this thing came across my timeline. Mad Professor and Pharaoh King always quote this brother, and he said this, and it made a lot of sense to me. So, fellas, was he speaking the truth? Are we still living this way right now? From what he said, from the time he said this.
If you were Jewish, if you were Poles, if we had, in fact, in your mind, a frame of reference Our heroes would be your heroes too. Nat Turner would be a hero for you instead of a threat. Malcolm X might still be alive. And everyone is very proud of brave little Israel. Stated against it, I have nothing. I don't want to be misinterpreted. I'm not an anti-Semite. But when the Israelis pick up guns, or the Poles, or the Irish, or any white man in the world says, "Give me liberty or give me death," the entire white world applauds. When a black man says exactly the same thing, word for word, he is judged a criminal and treated like one, and everything possible is done to make an example of this bad nigger so there won't be any more like him.
God damn.
Always.
I'm not going to disagree with James Baldwin.
Conspiracy brother, you got that confused look on your face. What is it? Are we still?
You already know how I feel about anything now. So just more bait. More bait to keep separation.
But see, that's not more bait, because that's from the 60s.
Right.
And so what have changed from the time that he said that?
Nothing. It's the same bait
Technology.
that they've been doing since then.
Technology is the only thing that's changed.
Okay then, conspiracy brother. Hey, go ahead, man, Professor. Your boy James Baldwin, he dropped the bomb. I'm gonna drop one for him too.
And that's the thing about it. And the reason I love him, I love listening to him so much, is he wasn't afraid to say it in their faces, on their screens. He put it out there every single time. Right, right. His line was jacked up, but not his words was not. His words were not. And I actually watched a documentary on James Baldwin.
Like
Trust me, that's one of the lightest things he's ever said, because he had some stuff to say. He truly did. And he's absolutely right. The black man in America and the black man in Africa are the only ones who aren't allowed to say we want freedom and give it to us no matter what. We're the only ones who can't say it.
Yeah.
And we're not the only ones who died. In fact, we're not the only ones who died for white people's freedom. We died for white people's freedom. Like like yesterday they said they celebrated the 80th anniversary of D-Day.
World War II. Yeah.
There was a bunch of black people that fought in World War II and came home and couldn't wear their uniforms because racists would beat their asses.
Yeah, but that's Jim Crow though.
Revolutionary War, man.
That's Jim Crow,
right?
Revolutionary War.
And that's always been the rumor. The first person to die in the Revolutionary War was Crispus Attucks, the free.
Yeah.
And now I don't know how true that is, but he was a free black slave.
Yeah,
I don't know how true it is, but like I said, it's sad, and I think Anthony Anderson said this once. The black man, and he said it on Blackish in character, but you could tell he was right. The black man is the only person who's fought for this country and got nothing of it. The only people who ever fought for this country and got nothing from it has been black people. We're always the one who's left to save this country. When black people vote, the vote goes the way the majority wants it to.
Yeah.
We're the only ones who save this country time and time again and get nothing from it. That ain't my car.
Stealing your car, man.
No, that's my car. There you go. I tell you, boy. But before we move on to you, Pharaoh, and to Tim Dahl, I got to get conspiracy brother. Because he's trying to change the world. So conspiracy, besides saying let's don't talk about it, what would you do different to make us not be having these type of conversations?
You got to eliminate race. You got to eliminate anything that separates people, which is damn near impossible because it's been ingrained into people their entire lives. So, this is something that, it'll take a miracle for the shit to happen. But as long as people stay in that separated mindset, it's going to be that way. Because it's a mindset. If you think of separation, if you continue to think race, religion, politics, all those things do what? Divide people.
Drop a
I'm
bomb.
gonna say
They be more divided than bringing together.
But I'm gonna say this: black people have always opened up their arms for everybody, just to get slapped in the face for doing it.
Because
Always.
But you have to understand it's more than because it's a soul
But that's-
thing. It's who we are ingrained.
But
And
that's
how
my
we are.
point.
We turn the other
But
cheek
that-
because that's how we are. We
That's
resort
my
to
whole
violence
point.
out of
Yeah.
necessity, not out of first resort.
Can I say this though? Then that brings me back. Then Pharaoh, I want you to go after what I say. That brings us back to what my man said in Django when he said that the three dots. We are the most civil people. We are the most forgiving. But when it comes down to, hate to say, the white man, they are the ones that mass destruction. Every place they go, they take over or they destroy. So is that a fault of us for being docile? Pharaoh.
That's a loaded question, man. I know it.
No, and the reason why I say that because we are quick to turn the other cheek. We are
Right.
quick to forgive.
Always.
We are quick to forgive. But any other race, they don't forgive. No, they keep that shit going. But we will forgive a motherfucker that's treating us like shit in a heartbeat. Because all they got to do is say, "Hey, I'm sorry," and oh yeah, okay. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because I believe we're more spiritual, and we believe that things will work out in the end. Because we're not mean-hearted by nature. You know what I'm saying?
And I got to say one more thing. See, when you say spiritual, so we thinking about getting our joy in the second coming. Like Malcolm X say, "I want mine now while I'm on earth." But we so spiritual, we waiting to. Hey, that's a crazy way of thinking. But I'm agreeing with you.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm not disagreeing. I believe we have to get ourselves together first, though. It's just like we was talking about earlier. The guys over there, trying to tap dance for the man, but then we can't stay together as one people. So how can we move forward if we can't stand together?
I got you. What you got on that? Goddamn, Tim Dog, be more careful.
Man, you frowning over there. You got something.
Because
That jigger look ugly. That jigger look uglier than he usually do.
I'm just saying, you have one. Man, shut the hell
You
up.
say you're a clone?
Shave that nappy beard. How about that?
Go ahead, Tim Dog.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna stay here though.
Go ahead, Tim Dog.
You have leaders and you have followers. You have people who take advantage of people following you, and then you have people who need to be followed.
Yeah.
But they're following the wrong person sometimes.
Yeah.
And right now, we're in a society where people may not think about Jim Crow, but that's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have people like us, blacks, who figure, hey, if I can get in with them, then maybe I too can be rewarded.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work like that. And for anyone who thinks that a person who calls himself a billionaire, who asks for donations for legal help, is going to help you when you have problems.
He's smart, man.
He's not smart.
He said in 1991. He said in 1991 he was negative $900 million.
Yeah, no.
That interview? Do you remember?
But he also said that he will become a Republican because they're stupid and they believe.
No, that was later on.
I'm just saying
that was after he ran as a Democrat and lost.
I'm about to say he's not
Bill
smart.
Clinton talked about him.
He's not smart. He got his followers to act dumb. He's not smart.
That ain't a great leader. I don't know
you have leaders. And you have followers.
Hold on. Explain that. Hey, come on. You can't sneak that in. Explain that conspiracy, brother. What you just said. Say it again so they can see it. Explain it so they can hear you in the back.
If he's smart enough to get enough dumb people to follow him to make him to put him where he is, you was a genius of dumb motherfuckers then.
Yeah, but you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to think that you have enough followers that's gonna
get you in the office. Matt Professor, what was the name of that movie?
Idiocracy.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, Trump proves the idiom that in the land of the blind, the man with one eye rules.
God damn. Shit. God damn.
He proves that straight up.
Mad Professor. Hold on, Mad Professor.
wait.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on. Mad Professor. Say that one more time for the people in the back can hear that.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man rules.
The land of the blind. This man with one eye.
And you know what they also say?
My dad said he never heard that either.
A stupid person is born every day.
Oh shit! Oh man! Hey man, let's get to the last video, man. We still on the Trump train, the Trump train, and I don't know, man. Everybody he say that he's gonna put in office, or anybody that he's gonna surround himself, they're gonna be smart, they're gonna be better. But it seems though that everybody that fucks with him goes to jail.
You're right.
Longtime ally to ex-President Donald Trump and former White House aide, was ordered to report to prison by July 1st to begin serving a 4-month sentence for his 2022 contempt of Congress conviction. Judge Carl Nichols granted prosecutors' motion on Thursday to revoke Bannon's bail after a 3-judge appeals panel declined to overturn his conviction last month. Bannon was convicted after defying a subpoena from the House committee that investigated the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. Outside the D.C. courthouse following Nichols' ruling, Bannon remained defiant.
Merrick Garland, Lisa Monaco, the entire Justice Department, they're not going to shut up Trump. They're not going to shut up Navarro. They're not going to shut up Bannon, and they're certainly not going to shut up MAGA. There's nothing that can shut me up, and nothing that will shut me up. There's not a prison. There's not a prison built. There's not a prison built or a jail built that will ever shut me up. All victory to MAGA.
All victory to MAGA. All
But
victory
they not in
to
the
MAGA.
cult. But they not in the cult.
His hair need to report to prison tomorrow.
But my thing is, Tim Dolphin, be more careful. Let me ask you this: everybody that he say he put in power, what his chief legal strategist, his goddamn generals, and that's pissed me off. Them motherfucker was in charge of us. Flynn was in charge. He was the head guy. That know what I know now about this dumb motherfucker. So everybody he said he was surrounding. They either go to jail, get disbarred, lose whatever they ever had. So what is it? And like I hate to say it, conspiracy brothers say that the best. Trump got to be a goddamn genius, a great leader to get people like this to follow him. Go ahead, conspiracy brother. Go ahead, Tim Dolphin, be more careful. My bad.
My thing is this: he says this, but the only people around him are yes people. They don't care about how the economy's going, what wars going to start. Remember, he was the one that authorized the evacuation of Afghanistan. He was the one that set that in motion. And when he left.
Barack Obama did that.
That was Trump's plan. No, Trump promised to get out of Afghanistan within a certain amount of time, whether or not he was president.
I thought Barack Obama already laid that in.
Barack Obama is the one who extended it.
Okay, my bad.
Was like, no, we can't do that right now. But
I give myself a
45.
Okay, my bad.
45 was the one to say, hey, we getting up out of here right when, especially right after he knew he lost the election,
right?
Even though he was fighting for it, because he knew it was going to be a shit show because nothing was organized. He thought that he was going to be president again and then he could run it and make everything fine. But when he lost, he was like, fuck it. He ain't do nothing for Biden. He didn't talk to him about things that's going on.
I guess what I'm going to ask you, Tim Dog, is this though. I got that, but what my question is about Bannon though. You saw what he just said, and my thing is, and to conspiracy brother point, Bannon just made conspiracy brother's point because he's following Trump playbook to the T. So is that good leadership or just
he thinks that he gonna get off because he thinks Trump gonna get him off on everything. But,
right.
I mean, and that's it. That's the only thing. That's all what he's holding on to.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Okay.
He has nothing else. He knows he's guilty.
I'll put it to you like this.
That's why he's defying the penis.
No, but his ass got to report to jail July 1st, so Trump will be in office then. But go ahead,
This
conspiracy
was a
brother.
TV show, and Trump was a drug dealer, and everybody going to jail but him. He'll be watching that shit like, this motherfucker is genius. How the fuck he's not going to jail, but everybody else, this motherfucker's a genius. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. How much you don't like him? Motherfucker ain't been to jail yet. Motherfuckers have been to jail 7 times over for shit he did, and he still ain't going to jail.
You know why?
He'll be sentenced. He'll be sentenced July 11th.
A motherfucker. He killed his ass. Oh,
so much.
But
let's go get Nino Brown.
Let's get Pharaoh. Go ahead, Pharaoh. Let's get Pharaoh up in there. Go ahead, Pharaoh.
No, I said he Nino Brown, man. Shoot.
Okay.
Up in Nino Brown, like, hey, no matter what I do, all of y'all gonna go to jail for me.
Mad Professor.
Well, see, this is the thing. If you get in a car with your boy who just robbed the bank, you going to jail for robbing the bank. You're now a criminal. You're now a criminal. And let me tell you listen to this list of people: Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, Michael Cohen, Alan Weisselberg, Elliot Brody, Paul Manafort, Michael Flynn, Peter Navarro, Rick Gates, all sentenced to jail. A couple of them was pardoned by Trump as president, but all of them gone to jail. And you people, you maggots, gonna tell me this man not a goddamn criminal? He surrounds himself with criminals. That sound like a criminal to me. I don't surround myself with criminals.
That sound like a mob boss.
I'm a flower.
I don't surround myself with criminals.
Hold on. A florist, man. That motherfucker say he a flower.
Yeah, I heard him. I was trying to talk over that shit.
No, I'm gonna give it. No, hell no. You can't talk over that. Because you. No, hell no. No, you get that. No, you gonna take this
Negro, please.
Take that Negro, please.
My flower takes. I'm turning to nectar.
But he surrounds himself with criminals because he's always been a criminal his whole damn life.
Yeah, that's right.
He's always been a criminal. Like I said last week when the verdict came out, this man has been in and out of court his entire adult life. So I don't want to hear this that he's a criminal. Yeah, he's a criminal genius, but a real criminal genius don't get caught.
He's the master of
and then his ass will admit to the crime. He'll admit to the crime because he believes he's untouchable.
Yeah.
And he's been to jail how many times?
Well, like I said, that changes That changed July 11th. That changes.
Yeah. We all agree he's gonna get no time. They will home confinement or something. You know, I don't think he's gonna do time. But like I say, conspiracy brothers on to something. This brother, if he was running a goddamn drug empire, we would be saying this mother effer is why I'm systematic. This motherfucker is a goddamn genius, and that's the part. No,
I mean, he lost the businesses. He made no money off his shoes,
Tim Dog, you're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
but he ain't smart.
Yes, he is smart because everybody else is going to jail except him. I'm just saying. I don't like the motherfucker. I'm not, but like I'm saying, the you could tell a smart man, but somebody else pays for your crime. And everybody that Mad Professor rolled down that whole list is paying for who? Trump crimes.
Well, except Michael Cohen, because he's the one who turned on him.
But he's still with the jail, though.
He's the one that's going to really snitch.
But he's still with the jail.
Giuliani not going to snitch on him because Giuliani believes in him. Giuliani's drank the Kool-Aid. He hasn't screwed over Giuliani enough.
Yeah, but technically he did because he's bankrupt.
Services.
But that's what I'm saying. He hasn't turned on him enough yet.
Okay, I got you.
I think Trump got to have sex with his daughter or something for him to turn on him. And even then, he gonna think it was some kind of compliment.
Okay, I got a different word. I got a different word, Pharaoh. This easy one here. A caveat to what we talking about.
You use the military terms now.
Yeah. So my question is, because I know we run a little long before we close the show out. My question is this: Trump is a felon now, right? He's a felon, and I was reading something on the news, and they were saying basically Trump's a felon, and he's about if he's reelected, he's elected to the highest job in all the land.
Free land. Free
Yeah.
word.
So my question to the panel is this: do everything need to change now? So do like on applications when they ask you, "Are you a felon?" Do they need to take that off? If you go for a job, do you have to tell people that you're a felon in the interview?
If you're a sex offender,
Do everything need to change now? Because
Other
hypothetical, if Trump becomes the 47th president, he's a felon. He can't get a security clearance if you're a felon. So does everything need to change now? And even with the brothers and sisters who can't vote now because they're a felon, does that need to change? Matt Professor, you up first. No, go ahead, Pharaoh. Then Matt Professor.
No, I was about to say that if that does happen, especially the voters, they have to be able to vote because they have to. You have to give them that right now. Because how you get in office, first of all, and then as far as security clearances, everybody gets one.
Right.
Everybody
Right.
gets one.
you got yours already.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt Professor.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. He technically, because he is president, he's gonna have security clearance if he gets elected, whether or not he should be able to get it. So I mean, and that pisses me off so much now because you have people who've been in jail for small petty crimes, but if they're felonies, they lose rights that he shouldn't be able to get now. And
Yeah,
that if he gets reelected, he will have just because of the position that he did get elected to.
that's right.
And it, like I said, all that stuff should come off. You should. The only reason it matters now is because most incarcerated people are black or brown skin. That's the only reason it actually matters. It's just like some jobs doing credit, pulling your credit to see if it's good or not. They only did that when black people started getting credit.
Federal
So
jobs,
right,
and state federal jobs, government federal jobs. Yeah, they pull
right.
the credit.
I got you.
It's all black, and if it don't affect white people, they don't care. Or if it doesn't affect enough of their population, they don't care.
Okay, then. Hey, conspiracy brother. So you think he should be taken off if Donald Trump is reelected as a convicted felon? Do they need to drop that all the way around?
Like I said earlier, only sex offenders need to be on
Yeah.
it. If you were convicted of a sexual crime, a horrible sexual crime, you know, when he 18, she's 16, that's something totally different. But yeah, drug test.
Don't tell on yourself. Don't hey, don't tell on yourself. Don't tell on yourself. Conspiracy brother.
I'm just saying. In general,
no, you say that too damn fast. You say that too damn fast.
Actually have gone to jail for that.
Okay.
In high school.
All right.
There cases of that shit. It's crazy.
I got you.
Other than that, take that shit off of that, man. Because again, if you were in Congress, you ain't got to take no goddamn drug test. You ain't checking your criminal record. So take all that shit. Why you got to do that to feel the goddamn burden? When you wash your goddamn hands.
Goddamn, boy, go ahead, conspiracy brother.
If you smoke weed, did you wash your hands, goddamn, before you touch my goddamn French fry?
Goddamn. Tip down for be more careful. What you got?
That's your DNA right there, bro.
Don't blame me.
That's right. That's your brother.
Believe it or not, conspiracy brother, he's on track.
Yes.
But you can't have hypocriticism when you have the president doing one thing and it's the law, but you have other people doing everything, and it's against the law, but the president gets precedence because he's president. But what happens when he's not president? Is he still going to get that precedence?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I mean, there are people who have felony charges for just being on the corner with someone.
Shoplifting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And being in the wrong place with the wrong person will get you in trouble. Even though you don't know what's going on, you still going to get charged with that.
Yeah. And
I say get rid of it.
Yeah. And I agree with you, Tim Dog. You know what I was about to say? And everybody that's fucking with Trump They're all felons now. So Trump is leading the way. Now that he's a convicted felon, there's no excuse. And then my thing is, if he becomes the 47th president of these United States, every felon should have all their rights given back to them.
Immediately restored upon
Immediately.
release.
Immediately. No, even if they in jail.
Because something else
Put the voting booths in prisons.
Every
because
good crime boss got to spend some time in jail.
I'm gonna tell you, it's upsetting when you look. I was listening to an article. I mean, not an article. An interview the other day with Trey Gowdy. I think his name is, a Republican.
Yeah,
He used to be a
his bitch ass.
prosecutor.
I know you're talking about.
But I'm gonna tell you what he said the other day that made perfect sense. The stuff that's going on with Hunter Biden right now.
Yeah.
He said he was a prosecutor for 20-something years. He's never seen that, anybody
yeah.
brought up on charges for doing what Hunter Biden's being accused of.
Yeah.
But only because of Republicans wanting to make a big deal out of it, it's become a big deal.
Yeah.
But people lie for.
He need to do the time.
But I've always said that if he's guilty of something, put his ass in jail. I don't care. That don't affect me.
Yeah.
It only affects people. It only affects these people with Trump because they can't admit the man is a criminal, even though they know he's a criminal. People have known he's been a criminal his whole life.
Yeah.
It's not. This is nothing new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jokers want him to be a dictator. They said we need a dictator.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about
that right there should tell Republicans what's really going on. We're all about freedom, except when it comes to Trump.
Yeah, and before we close the show out, I'm just gonna say my little part here. Fuck Trump. Fuck everybody that fuck around with Trump.
Agreed.
And like I say, I hope the motherfucking judge give this motherfucker time. Hope he got to put an anchor bracelet on this motherfucker so we can see where the fuck he at. So we could have something else to talk about. And this is my personal opinion about Trump. The motherfucker don't care about nobody else but him and his family.
No,
and he damn sure don't care about
his family. What are you talking about?
And that's not about no. And I'm about to say that too.
He care about his daughter.
Yeah, he cares about his daughter. Yeah,
because he's trying to sleep with his daughter.
Right.
Game of Thrones. That's some Game of Thrones type shit. I watch it.
That's what Stormy Daniels said. That he said she reminds him of Ivanka.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, I might have said some things that offended some people, and if I did, fuck it. Hey, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Hey, tell your friends about us. Every Friday night, 8:00, it goes down on 2 cigars and a blunt. But it's that time, ladies and gentlemen, like we always like to do. And thanks for Paula for shouting out. I know you at your event. Thank you for tuning in. We didn't forget about you. That guy got you on lockdown. Talk about you at an event.
Yeah,
you ass can't get on because he over there tonight. Baby. Hey, just like what's my man Bernie Mac say? I gotta get on the podcast, baby. Don't type. No, I gotta say something. The brother's gonna think we doing something, baby. Don't type. And then you stuttering in your typing there. I saw you, Paul. You stuttering a little bit.
Oh wow.
That's why she just used letters.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because he was giving her the. I can't say it. My wife always get on me. Okay, so before we, she got another
migraine medicine. Migraine medicine.
But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, we always try to give y'all something. That's right. Before we go, we always try to give something positive, something funny, or something for you to just think about. So, Tim Dog, for being more careful, what you got for the people before we leave?
I'm still hung up on that damn cat shitting on my. Y'all laughing, but
I can't get you.
Every time I go outside now, I'm looking. I haven't gotten the.
You got PTSD for cat shit.
Yeah, man. It wasn't that. It was like that shit was runny. and even my neighbor would be like, "Oh, you got any shit over there to talk about today?" I'm like, okay. But
yeah, Paula. Yeah, you tell us that we can't see you. Okay, then put your phone up, Paula. Go ahead, Tim Dog.
No, but be kind to people. I always say that. And here in Texas, a lot of flooding, a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need that neighbor. And I've said it before. Whatever animosity you have, put that aside. Not only that, it'll make you a better person. You'll see things differently. You'll feel differently about someone. And you'll see that you're not the only one with problems. There are other people as well.
You know, Tim Dog,
Think
I'm gonna
about
give you.
that cat, man. He
Hey,
had problems.
hey,
Get
hey,
over it.
Fuck that guy.
hey, Tim Dog. Hey, you act like that's the first piece of pussy that ever shitted on you. So,
Oh damn! Oh damn! I'm flabbergasted on that.
I ain't got nothing for you, man.
Oh damn!
Bad Professor still living in the boot. What you got for the people today?
All right, before
the Pharaoh just walked the fuck off, and he just walked out. He just walked off the damn show.
Before I say what I
he's taking a couple of bites out that sandwich.
Before I give my proverb to the people, I do want to apologize for some of my less than eloquent words when I was describing Mr. Donald, but that kind of person pisses me off to the highest of festivity, as they used to say.
Well, I say for you, fuck him. I got you.
I mean, but anyway, what I have for the people is an African proverb that says, "We desire to bequeath two things to our children. The first one is roots. The other one is wings."
God damn. I got you, Mad Professor. I like that one.
Yeah, that one makes me feel something.
I got you. Okay, man. Damn. Pharaoh, can you top that? Can you top that, Pharaoh?
I don't know if I can top it, but I will say this being in the workplace that we've always had jobs. You know, like, I know all of us here have been some good workers or hard workers or very dependable workers. So I got a little advice for the people who do the hiring. So when you promote the wrong people, you begin to lose your best people.
I think I had to get out. Now you see why.
Hold on, man. You get a goddamn Negro, please.
Negro, please.
Because we were trying to get your ass promoted, and your damn brother wanted you to get promoted, so people just call you Sergeant Major. So I don't want to hear that shit talking about.
He didn't give me the pleasure, man.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Your ass. Hell no. I'm not gonna let you. Hell no. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you say some bullshit like that because I try to get your ass promoted. And what you told me, man, I don't care about that shit. I'm just trying to learn my craft. That is exactly what you told me. So you get a
Negro, please.
for that bullshit.
And then because people who don't deserve to be promoted got promoted because they could do good on the board and they could score high on the PT test. It wasn't about who they were as a person. And to me,
was looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah, he could
do all that shit. You know,
I'm with you, man, on the street.
Skills, goddammit.
No, I'm with you, man, on the street. Yeah, matter of fact, go grow some more flowers because
go some more flowers. Kumbaya. Man, go heat your rocks up.
Selfish move. You guys here that were pushing you to get somewhere.
Yeah,
and you decided to leave us hanging.
Yeah, and all you thought about was the money. But conspiracy brother, bad.
And Tim, you too, Tim. You know how it was.
Yeah, conspiracy brother. What you got for the people before we go?
798 was a motherfucking boy.
What you got for the people, conspiracy brother?
Okay, I got a name for this one called "I'm Just a Soul." Can I be so cold? Can I be so bold to call myself a god? I'll be that bold, but I'd rather you see my soul. You see my soul? It's pure gold. Not gold that comes from earthly things, but gold that comes from hurt and pain. Do I want to be a god that you can worship? I want to be a soul that shows you my purpose. When you think of God, it's an invisible thing. So is my soul. It's no different to me. But I'm just a soul.
Man, you think you talk about something. Get out of here. You got promoted.
I got you.
Yeah, I got something to add to that.
God damn, man. You trying to come back?
In your house. Make sure you check your cereal before you add the milk.
Oh yeah, okay then. I like that.
I'm glad you thought that was funny.
It's funny
I'm
to
about to
me
say I'm
too.
lost.
No. Yeah, you live in the ghetto. You think you eating raisins? They ain't no raisin. They ain't no
No, this
raisin.
supposed to be Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Hey, while y'all laughing, the reason I exited so fast, a water bug decided to show up. I'm like, yo, what's that? And
Yeah.
guess what? My
No, y'all got
temporary
palmetto bug.
house dog just
Yeah.
ran away from it. Like, what
Okay.
damn good are you?
God damn, you should have tell Daisy.
Negro, please.
That's what you should have said.
Shit, y'all got them palmetto bugs. Those on
Hey,
cotton.
before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I was gonna say the Mad Professor line, but I can't remember. So a man with one eye could lead the blind. I'm just paraphrasing. I was trying to, because I was gonna use what the Mad Professor said. I like that shit so much. I said that's gonna be my closing statement.
There you go.
But ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, Miss Paula. Of course, my man Joe. Joe, let me know did you get your shirt yet or not? Let us know if you got the shirt, man. That's what say. That's from us. That's from Two Cigars and a Blunt. Thanking you for being our dedicated fan, for tuning in every weekend, telling your friends about us as well. So that was just appreciation from the whole Two Cigars and a Blunt panel, cast, podcast, whatever you want to call us. But fellas, before we go to the after party, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it goes down at. Oh man, because that's where everybody get to talk about what they want to talk about. And you never know where it's gonna go. But before we go, fellas, shout out your goddamn social. Tim Dog for be more careful if people want to follow you.
Yeah, for all those on the Quiet Storm, we got Father's Love 99 on
Hey, man.
Instagram.
This ain't late night love. Love. What is it?
Yeah. The Quiet Storm. That's what they call it. I got you. I got you. I
You
got
heard
you.
me. I said
I
Quiet
got you.
Storm.
I got you. I got you. And what you got for the people, Mad Professor? Still living in the boot?
Yeah, you can get me at the Mad Professor .1 all or .1 rather, all one word. Facebook and YouTube and Instagram.
I got you. Oh man, Pharaoh King. Shout out your social for the people.
Oh man, look at conspiracy brother down there. Look, he got everything down there.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say nothing, man. Just read his name, people.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just Pharaoh_71, IG, King Ryan, Facebook. Sometimes I post stuff, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, he don't post none of his. If you go to YouTube channel, he ain't got nothing on there. So don't expect anything on YouTube. I'll tell you that right now.
About that stuff,
do a
man.
dancing video, man.
Yeah, do a dancing video. Yeah, you get some likes on that. My man, conspiracy brother. We can see that at the bottom, but let the people know for people who can't read.
Solar expressions. I'm damn near everywhere, but I don't be on everything. So I mainly be on
That's what she
TikTok.
said.
For real. That's where I be at. I be on TikTok. They ain't closing
What
that
else?
shit down, man.
He probably on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come off vacation. I got some videos that
And of course, I'm the man on the street. Y'all can find me at the Audacity Podcast. And I'd like to thank everybody. And like I say, one of my videos, it went viral to me. Got over 800,000 views off of one video that I put out. I got over close to like 4,000 new followers on YouTube over that damn one video. So thanks to everybody that supported me on that. Creative Canvas Expressions in my AI channel, nothing but AI art. And of course, you can find us on what? The Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. Every Wednesday night, it goes
Wednesday
down.
night.
Yeah, Wednesday night. Is that what I say, right?
No, I'm disagreeing. I'm disagreeing with you.
Okay, Wednesday night at 7:00. And that's where we only talk about sports, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe because you watch our content. It's great content. Oh, man, great videos. Great content and great conversation. But the after show is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, that's the party. If you want to see y'all there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
The Mad Professor living in the boot.
And Miss P is not here, so I'm going to say it for her. Talking shit with Miss P. Miss Paula, man, enjoy yourself. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are Two Cigars in a Blunt. And we see y'all on the after show.
You didn't get the
What was it?
You didn't get the conspiracy, brother.
Oh, conspiracy brother. Goddamn.
It's all good. They already know me. Shit, goddamn. We could go on to the
No,
next.
you know
He
what
ready
he's
to take another shot.
No, what he's gonna say? I know he's gonna say, man, it was a conspiracy because y'all let me say what the fuck I had to say.
Your
And with
mama's
that,
favorite, your sister's
yeah.
favorite,
And
your
with that, ladies
uncle's
and gentlemen,
secret.
now we are officially out, but stay tuned for the after show coming up in about 10 minutes. We see y'all there. And with that, we are 2 cigars and a blunt.